Hey everyone, I'm Mike Simon. I'm from PC World, and I'm here at Google I/O where they just introduced the new preview of Android P, and I got a phone running it now, and I'm going to take you through the best features.
It's right here. Nice. What are you going to show us first?
So, there's three features that are kind of new. The first thing you'll notice when you swipe down for the notification shade, looks different. We got some rounded corners and some more definition between the quick settings and the notification panel. Quick settings are now a little bit more pronounced. There's blue when they're on, they're clear when they're off, and you can, just like before, swipe down and get a list.
And what about the
more
edit?
over here?
Like the edit screen?
Click the settings, you got that. Oops, sorry,
oh.
that was a mistake. We'll get to that later.
Where's the little this guy?
Oh yeah, yes.
Is there any new settings we got?
Yeah, that
here?
looks the same. Invert colors, data saver nearby. Yeah, they look all about the same.
Oh, okay.
As far as the options you can put up there.
So it's mostly just a visual change.
It's mostly just a visual change. It's a little cleaner and a little clearer to see what's on and what's off.
Yeah, that is nice.
So, a couple of changes they made to this. The Do Not Disturb button. Right now it's off, so you can see all of your notifications. You turn it on and bang, they're gone.
So you just don't get any notifications.
Right, if you get these three buttons here, they set up to show you notifications. So if you press one of those, it sends one, but you're not going to see it until you turn that off. And there's your new, one of those is new. It says now, I'm not sure which one.
So everything's still there.
Everything's
it's
there,
just
you just
hiding
can't see it. Yeah.
Okay.
So it like just shuts down the phone. Also a new setting, when you put your phone down, face down, it automatically turns that on, so you won't be kind of inundated with messages because they're just assuming if you put it face down, you don't want to look at your phone.
Nice.
So that's
like
just a fun little setting.
I like that.
So, and okay. Now, I just did that by accident, but that's another new setting, the volume. You put it up and it automatically controls the media first.
Oh, perfect.
So you won't be lowering and raising your ringtone when you don't want to do it, and which is something that we do all the time.
But what if you want to change your ringtone?
There's a little setting button, click on that gear, and there you go. You still got your three options. Ring, but when you see, if you can see, media is the one that's nice. the primary one, the high level one. So 9 times out of 10, probably 9.5 times out of 10, you want to lower the volume on a video or something. So just press down, and that's what you're controlling. So that's awesome.
So you can't get the 3 sliders in the notification shade anymore, huh?
I don't see it.
Yeah.
And I don't see it here either. You got to press that.
Okay.
Go into the sound settings.
But at least for it looks like for phone, there's at least a toggle between vibrate. Bring it up, and then there's that little toggle. Yeah.
Right up here. You can click that for vibrate. Click that for no. And that's the regular ringer.
Oh, okay. So
also,
at least you got that.
There's a new little gesture. If you want to just turn on silent mode, you hold down the volume down and the power button, or power up, volume up and power, and that turns on vibrate mode. So if you have the volume on and you just want to quickly turn it off, instead of a mute switch like the iPhone has and the OnePlus has, so you just press volume up and power. I think let me just double check that. Volume down and power. Sorry.
Okay. So
and that will.
Isn't volume down and power a screenshot?
Screenshot. Yeah, hold on.
Is that still?
Hold it a little bit longer and you got a screenshot. Do it quick.
Oh, okay.
And you'll get a. Let me just try that one more time. Hold on. No, you're right. It is up. There you go.
Oh, okay.
Volume up. And volume down and power is still a screenshot.
Nice. I see you want to keep sliding out though, or you got to get used to it.
I got to get used to this because I've used it on the iPhone 10, and as I'll show you in a minute, it's quite a bit different from the way the two things function. It's still a button.
Yeah.
So this, if you use an iPhone 10, it has a home indicator. You can't press it. You have to gesture. This is still a button. If you want assistant, you hold it down. And it brings up that, and if you want to go back to the home, you press it, and it goes back to that as well.
Well, it looks like it still has a contextual back button. Too.
when you need it.
When you need it, yeah. So that's nice.
So if you're in Chrome or something, let me get back here.
Which is something you don't get on iPhone.
If there is a screen to go back to, it will bring up the back button, but the Recents button is off, and these are all customizable. There's a new preference pane and settings where you can turn on the the new gesture-based navigation. If you don't like it, you can go back to the old one with the recents button, the back button, and the regular circular home button.
Oh, nice.
So this is the new home, this new elongated home button. So if you want to get to your recent apps, there's no more recents, the square button. So you kind of just push up on it.
Okay.
Brings you right to your, just once, brings you right to your recent apps, which are now horizontal instead of vertical. And you just scroll through, you pick the one you want, and there you go.
Huh.
To get back to home, you just press the button like you did before.
So now you have to do 2 swipes to get to that.
To get to the rest of your apps, you do it again and you get to your app drawer, yeah. One cool feature they have on this is you can select text by long pressing. So if you just want to grab a piece of text, copy it, and then move it over to here, you can, those are actually active windows.
Oh, that's pretty nice.
So it's not just like a snapshot, those are live windows where you can kind of click in there, grab some text or search for something or whatever you need to do, and without jumping back and forth between all these apps.
What about maybe try to scroll all the way back to something that's out of RAM, maybe? Because I wonder if it has to be loaded in RAM for it to be...
Yeah, it looks like it, because you can't, I don't see a way... Yeah, because if you try to actually move the screen...
Okay.
So, well, that's the new quitting. It's the same as before, you just swipe up.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can't get down anywhere, so it's just kind of it's like a dynamic screenshot almost.
Interesting.
Yeah. So you can search and it'll bring up just bring up the Google app and search what you're looking for there.
What about the quick look at the recents, the little swipey thing?
Oh yeah, right. That's cool. So if you're in Chrome and you're looking at something, if you swipe, instead of swiping up, you swipe to the right and to the left, you can actually just quickly scroll through your things, and when you let go, it brings up what you're looking for. So instead of doing this, that, and scrolling, just quickly zoom into an app that you want, grab it, and go.
Does it only go back the last 5? That looked like a limitation.
I'm not sure. Let's see, how many are open here? Messages. So if you go 1, 2, 3.
Oh, okay.
It looks like it's all. No, it's all there.
Oh, okay.
So if you just.
Interesting.
So you just have to do it as if you're doing a mouse. So, like when you reach the end, you just kind of hold it there.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
But it does go to all of them, and as soon as you let go, it brings you into where you were.
So what do you think? You excited about these features coming?
Yeah, I dig gesture navigation. I mean, on the iPhone 10, it was one of my favorite features. I never liked the physical home buttons, so gestures are something that I dig. I wish it would have come earlier because Android phones haven't had buttons for a long time. It seemed a little overdue.
Very true.
But I'll take it now rather than never. So yeah, it's cool.
And then you're going to be doing some more in-depth looks at it later?
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely take a look at it, compare it to the iPhone 10, see how things are different, what you can customize, what you can't customize. But it definitely seems like a great step in a direction that, even if it's overdue, it's the right one.
Awesome.
So
cool.
It's cool.